Vigilant. There are some, including some in political life, want to turn back the clock to an Australia that is no longer who we are. And we need to call out those people, and we need to continue to cherish our diversity as a strength for our nation, which it is. The fact that people have come from all over the world, and there is no better example than the Vietnamese community. We need
A fatal food fight. At least one man knifed, 2 others severely injured.
I think I saw around 20 men throwing punches at each other.
The brawl triggered, witnesses say, when uninvited guests from around the corner converged on the Mark Street home at Maryland's. Some were armed.
But I did see some metal rods, maybe a hammer.
3 people taken to hospital, 1 man with multiple stab wounds to the back. 2 victims sent to Westmead, a 3rd to Blacktown. The homeowner not able to speak on camera. Who came here and who...
I know English, please.
Police shutting down the street, a forensics team also called to the scene. Officers treating the situation as domestic violence. It's understood the group had been celebrating Eid, the end of Ramadan, a time of charity and community, visiting family and sharing meals. A family gathering that for some will end up in court.
Pas marcher comme ça.
If anyone needed an explanation of why Iran is the enemy of civilization and the enemy and the danger to the entire world, you got it in the last 48 hours. In the last 48 hours, they fired a terror weapon on civilians, on children. There's a children's nursery here. There's an old person's home here. Civilians, families, they fire terror weapons on civilians, and often they use cluster bombs, which are forbidden by international law. The second thing that they did is that they fired on Jerusalem right next to the holy places. They sent ballistic missiles that could have destroyed the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and the Western Wall. The three holiest sites to the three monotheistic religions, they don't care. They're firing on everyone. The third thing they did is they fired an intercontinental ballistic missiles 4,000 kilometers right into Diego Garcia, the American-British base. They can reach now with these ballistic missiles everywhere in Europe, almost everywhere in Europe. I've been warning that for years. The fourth thing that they did is that they shut down the important maritime strait of Hormuz, trying to blackmail the world with oil terror blackmail. Four things that they're doing in 48 hours. And I ask the leaders of the world, the leaders of the free world, the leaders of the moderate states, what more are you waiting for? President Trump has correctly said that Israel, the United States and Israel in this great partnership, we're fighting the battle not only for ourselves, but for all of you. And he asked a simple question, where are you? And it's time to heed President Trump's call, his leadership, and his vision, not merely for our sake, but for your sake.
We're in Dearborn. This is the call of prayer that goes off 5 times a day here in the United States. Would you like to hear this blasting through your neighborhood? They don't have a choice of whether they hear this or not.